Hi, welcome to Andrew McAfee Music. This is the first of several videos dealing with the various aspects of snare drum technique. Today we're going to talk about our setup, because good technique comes from a strong foundation. To start with, every musician should start from a relaxed position where oxygen is free to flow to all of the muscles. So, put down your drumsticks and try to find a nice strong posture with your ribcage fully expanded, your shoulders back and low. At this point, rest your arms down by your side and start to become aware of the weight of your arms, the distance of your elbows to the rest of your body, and the curvature of your knuckles. Next, bend your elbows so that the forearms are just below parallel to the ground and your palms are facing down. Now, to talk about the hands, let's realize how much flexibility we have. I want you to rotate your hands in small circles. Now, the ideal position for us when we play the drums comes from a straight line from the elbow to the first knuckle of the index finger, and the top of the wrist being pretty close to flat. Try to remember how all this feels when you pick up your drumsticks. In your hand, the stick should draw a diagonal from the first pad of your index finger to the opposite corner of your hand, like this. And notice that the edge of the stick does pass the edge of my hand just a little bit. You can then grip the stick with both the tip of your thumb and the tip of your index finger. These 2 points, in addition to the first pad of your index finger, make up your fulcrum. A fulcrum is the point on which a lever rests or is supported and on which it pivots. A simple example of this is the middle part of a seesaw. Now, there is debate in the drum world about where exactly the fulcrum should be. I'm not saying that this 3-point fulcrum is better than any other technique. It's just my favorite of the ways that I've played. Next, you're going to wrap your 4th and 5th fingers gently around the stick. Make sure your palms are still facing the ground, and you're now holding the sticks in what is known as the German grip. Now, I want you to think about how much pressure you're applying to the stick. If you imagine that the drumstick is an egg, you don't want to apply so much pressure that the egg would break. You also don't want to loosen up so much that the egg would fall on the ground. Essentially, every amount of pressure in between these two extremes is acceptable, and ultimately, the amount of pressure you apply will determine how you sound. So different styles of music may require different amounts of pressure. Let's try an experiment. Hold the sticks as tightly as you can and click them together. See how it gets a really choked sound? Now watch what happens when I loosen up my grip. See how much of a difference this makes in terms of the reverberation of each stick? This is especially apparent when you're playing on a cymbal. Now, if you put the beads of the stick together in the center of the head, you get what I refer to as your pizza, or the angle between the sticks. The 2 major factors that affect the angle between the sticks is the position of the stick in your hand and the angle with which you are pointing your index finger. Remember, a straight line from the elbow to the index knuckle is going to give you the most flexibility. That concludes the first part of our technique series. So if you like this video, please remember to comment, like, and subscribe, but also stay tuned for more videos. I'll be posting videos regularly dealing with a wide variety of percussion topics. Thanks so much for watching. See you next time.